This is the camping location. Right here is where we're gonna place the tent. We're gonna flatten out the location with sleds and then just kind of plant down the tent. All right, so this is the tarp. It's invisible, but it's there. That'll keep us from getting really, really cold. So this is the tent that we slept the night in. It's a very large tent. It can fit around 8 people. Supposedly, 4 people fit very snugly in this, which was good. We have a tarp underneath the tent to keep the water from any snow that might occur down there, then another layer, and then tent. So this is the inside of the tent. You can tell it's large because I can stand in it. We slept on these 2 green thermal insulated air mattresses. So they have all the advantages of a nice, warm, comfy air mattress, and without the disadvantages of creating very large convection currents when you sleep and bringing up all the cold air into the bottom. Kai's sleeping bag and my sleeping bag are here. Kai's sleeping bag isn't the best sleeping bag.
It's true.
Although mine wasn't much better, because even though it's a fantastic sleeping bag, I only figured out how to truly use it this morning.
Underneath we had a Henry's space blanket, which I think we put it the wrong way. Yeah, we did. That would explain a lot. But yeah, what it's supposed to do, it's made of aluminum and plastic in, I think, what looks like 2 or 3 layers. So the bottom layer is what's supposed to keep you warm. This reflects about 90% of body heat. The top layer is what we should have put on the ground to just to keep away any water that got onto the tarpaulin. But we didn't do that, so it was fine.
The thing about the tent being so tall may have actually been detrimental to our warmth because, it did a great job protecting us from the wind, but there are open windows in the tent, so even with the rain sleeve, it would have generated some pretty large convection currents, seeing as there's cold air on top and warm air on the bottom from our body heat. So that may have mixed the air around and had kind of the same effect as an air mattress, but it did a good job from protecting us from the wind chill factor, which is probably the most important thing, seeing as winds got pretty gusty last night. Yeah.
This is a great idea. Food part 1. So the food is pizza and more pizza, and then some sodas, and then more stuff.
So this is what I wore. I had this coat that was it's from Montreal. The lining is made of nylon. The inside is filled with fibers, and then the outside is wool. Fiber to kind of trap as much air as possible. Wool is a good heat insulator. My next layer was a polyester and cotton fleece hoodie, so that my head would be warm. The next layer after that was just a cotton t-shirt with a, I don't even know what kind of fabric this is. 81% cationic polyester, 19% elastane.
Nice.
Yeah, so not cotton at all. So, but, and then these were my pants. They're polyester fleece. Although I didn't wear any layers in my pants. And 1 pair of wool socks. So I did the most whining last night of the cold, because of the cold, but it's probably because my sleeping bag didn't close all the way.
I'll do it. Last night I wore this green sweatshirt, which is 100% cotton and 100% good for absorbing water, which might not have been the smartest idea. I wore a nice comfortable vest to keep the core warm, because that's where all the vital organs are, and I want to keep those warm as much as possible. I wore a nice comfy winter sweater, and then I wore a red polyester underlayer, like the rest of my torso. Then for the bottom, I wore socks and Mario pajama pants.